Six.
Day 6. We just arrived in Wichita, Kansas. Left Tulsa, Oklahoma yesterday, or this morning. And we got to Wichita, Kansas just in time for lunch. And behind us is what's called Station 8 Barbecue. It's an old fire station. And they close at 2, so we got here just in time to enjoy the barbecue for lunch. And then we're going to head on to Great Bend, Kansas after that. We'll be staying there in Great Bend tonight. So today is Friday. That means tomorrow is Saturday. We got our family business we're going to take care of tomorrow, so there won't be no video for tomorrow, unless I find a barbecue place, then maybe. But there'll be one Sunday night in Kansas City. Once we get to Kansas City Sunday night, we're going to eat supper there. So this is day 6 in Wichita, Station 8 Barbecue right there. We'll check back in a minute. Okay, that's Station 8 Barbecue in Wichita, Kansas.
Another place that's kind of hidden, hard to find, but worth it.
Yeah, we almost didn't find this place because what we do is we do a Google search for each town to see what's the best rated barbecue, and then we decide if it looks like a place we want to try, and we try to get the highest rated ones that we think look like something we want to try. Well, to go down to find this on the rating on Google, you have to scroll down a bit, but they actually are rated 4.8, which is one of the highest ones in Wichita. Once we went over there, we got in line and we ordered our food, and then the guys found out that I was with the fire department several years back, and so now they all want to come and talk to me because that's what firefighters do. They hang out with brothers and whatever. And it was cool and everything. And he said that they've only been in that location for like 4 months. They were catering barbecue before that, cooking a lot of barbecue before that. But they've been 4 months since they opened this place. And it's cool because it's an old fire station that got put out of service. And they've turned it into a big barbecue joint, which is, I don't know how you can go wrong with that. At the barbecue joint at the firehouse. Yeah. So they're doing good. They make really good barbecue, y'all. Look. So they have a menu. They don't do chicken. So we didn't get any chicken. So we decided to get the ribs and the brisket. And when we ordered it that way, it came with one side, which they have macaroni and cheese. So guess what? They did not have coleslaw, so we didn't. Otherwise, we would have ordered an extra side and got a coleslaw, because that's what we're trying to do, is get everything as similar as possible. So they didn't have. That's not true.
They had broccoli slaw.
Yeah, they had something called broccoli slaw.
We didn't try it.
I stayed on the other side of the street from that one. However, it's probably good. I'm not going to say anything about it because I didn't try it.
He said it had bacon in it.
Probably worth eating then. Anyway, so we ended up getting 2. We got macaroni and cheese that came with the meal that we ordered. Then I ordered an extra macaroni and cheese because
I was going to eat some?
No, because when we were in Tulsa, she said she was going to stab me to keep me from eating her brisket because she liked the brisket so much. So I figured I'd order some extra mac and cheese so I could eat all the mac and cheese I want out of them.
So you won't have to stab me?
So I wouldn't have to share it. So it was. All right, so let's get. So here we go. Here we go. A couple things happened. Let's talk about the ribs and the brisket.
Okay.
Okay. How did you like the brisket?
That brisket was really good.
Really good. Good flavor, good smoke.
Yeah, and it was thick slice.
Yep. Like we like it.
Good texture, good
best
flavor.
Brisket, in your opinion, so far on the trip?
No, I still have to say.
You're stuck in Tulsa.
Yeah, that Tulsa brisket was off the hook.
It's tough because
this one is really like close second 0.01.
Yeah. The thing about brisket, you either know how to cook brisket or you don't.
Yeah.
And it's either really good or it's not. So
Yeah.
it's hard to say one is better than the other. However, there are some that there's some that's a little bit better than others. So I say the brisket is good. If you like brisket, it's worth driving over Station 8 to get their brisket. And you tell them I said so. Now, then we got the ribs.
The ribs.
Yo, there was some meat on these ribs.
Mm-hmm.
These were some.
They were good.
These were I would say they're off the hook ribs.
Yeah.
They were just tender enough that they stayed on the bone, but when you bite into them, they come right off.
We got 3 ribs.
Yeah.
And you said you were going to give me part of yours. He's eating that second rib, and he was like, "Oh, I was going to give you some of this, but I just kept eating it."
That's what you get for piddling around. You're over there piddling around, so you didn't get it.
I was eating.
She ate all the brisket, by the way. She's not going to tell you that part. She ate all the brisket. I had a couple pieces.
You had a little bit of brisket.
I had a little bit of brisket,
more.
and she ate the rest of it, so...
You said you got all you wanted, so...
I mean, as long as we're telling on each other, let's tell it.
You said you got
all
you
wanted.
Look.
The macaroni and cheese, look, I took a bite of this macaroni and cheese, y'all. And it's nice noodles, plump noodles with creamy cheese like we like it. I took one bite and I look at my wife and I'm like, it tastes like there's some kind of bacon in this cheese. And I don't know what that is, but I don't know how they made that happen.
Not like pieces of bacon,
genius.
just a flavor.
The flavor of bacon was in the macaroni and cheese. So, and it was like, what on earth just happened to this macaroni and cheese? So the guy, one of the guys come over to talk to us that's running the place, and he was telling us all the history, and that's how come we know about it. And he talked to us for quite a while. It was a good conversation. Got to know about who they are and what they do. And he was telling me how they make this macaroni and cheese, and they use some things that make it taste good. It tastes really good. I'm not even gonna say what it is because it's their thing, and I want it to be their thing. So, just if you like macaroni and cheese with your barbecue, then you got to get on a plane and fly to Wichita, or get in your car and drive over there to Station 8 in Wichita. What else? Oh, and here's what happened.
Oh.
We told them that we had driven how far.
They said, where are you from?
Yeah, they asked where we were from, and we told them how far we had driven. So they were like, "Oh, you need this and this." So they ended up giving us a sample of their pulled pork.
Yeah.
And
which was excellent.
Y'all, these people serve up some smoked bologna.
Beef bologna.
Smoked beef bologna. On a plate. They put that on a plate and said, "Here, try that." And I was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna work on that."
It was good.
It was good. I don't know if you don't like bologna.
We can't compare it to anoted anybody else's bologna because
I'm just saying.
This is the first one we had.
I'm saying Station 8 in Wichita, Station 8 Barbecue has smoked bologna. You ain't gonna find that nowhere else. Go over there and get you some. And then, of course, look, the dude walks over to us. Yo. The dude walks over to us and hands us this styrofoam container. He said, "Y'all gotta try this."
This styrofoam container?
Yeah, this styrofoam. He said, "Y'all gotta try this." And we open it up. Let me see that thing. We open it up, and it's got this. He said there's a brownie in there. I was like, "Oh yeah, I like a brownie," even though I'm not supposed to have it. But he said, I said, "I like a brownie." Look, y'all. Look at that.
That doesn't look like brownie.
He said this is a pecan pie covered brownie. That's what that is.
It's the
pecan pie filling.
It's pecan pie filling on top of the brownie.
Right, over top of a brownie. Now listen. Me and her really don't like pecan pie or pecan pie or pecan pie, however which way you want to say it. We don't really like that kind of pie. Y'all.
It was so good.
I might fight somebody over this brownie.
Whatever.
I took a look. You noticed that we cut a corner out of that just to taste it.
Just so we could taste it.
And then we could take the rest home and eat it later, or maybe give it to some other people. I took a bite. I took one bite. Tell them what I said. I took one bite.
He looked around and he was like, Who can I hug?
Yeah, I needed to hug somebody after eating. I took a
So
bite of that,
good.
and I was like, I needed to hug whoever made that. I needed
She
to
wasn't
give
there.
whatever. I'm just saying, I felt like I needed to hug whoever made that.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never tasted nothing like that in my life. Right after the barbecue.
It was really good. So what's your number one now?
I don't know. I think this might be number one right now. I think it's number one. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's number one. It had real good mac and cheese. They topped it off with that off the hook brownie.
They gave us
I
extra meat.
I might have to hug myself because there wasn't nobody else besides me and her. We could hug each other.
You can hug me.
And then but the ribs were. Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of meat. I like a lot of meat on the ribs. I don't like skinny meat ribs. I like a lot of meat on the ribs, and they had a lot of meat on the ribs, and it was cooked just right, smoked just right. The smoke flavor was there, and the brisket was there. It was good.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a little bit more tender, I still would have liked it. It still would have been good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't tough. It wasn't chewy. It was perfect as far as the brisket goes.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 pieces of bread in there, but I don't even think we ate it.
And they make that bread.
And they make their own bread in there.
Yeah.
They make their own loaf bread. And it was, because I bought a shirt from Martin's in Nashville, which was number one for me. Because this one is now number one and Martin's to number 2, Martin's barbecue joint in Nashville, I had to buy a shirt. Plus it's the firefighters. I had to support the firefighters. So I got a shirt from Martin's and a shirt from Station 8 in Wichita. And she got a shirt, so we got 2 shirts. So now we're at...
You got the shirts.
Yeah, okay, let's run this down and finish this video.
Okay, sorry.
So Station 8 in Wichita, number 1 for me. Martin's, number 2. Everything else stays in the same order.
Yeah.
Martin's, number 2. Rendezvous, number 3. Whole Hog, number 4. Mm-mm. No, we're
Skip
missing one.
1907.
Oh, yeah.
That's after...
Yeah, so Station 8, Martin's, Rendezvous, 1907. And then Whole Hog, and then Sugar's Ribs. That's how it went for me. So how's it go for you? Are they number 1? No.
I still think 1907 number 1.
Of course you do. Because of all that brisket butter. I know why.
The brisket butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would say this is number 2.
Yeah.
And then everything else goes in order. What is it? Rendezvous.
No, Martin's.
No, Martin's.
Rendezvous.
Whole Hog.
Rendezvous. Yeah, see, we're totally different now. We're totally different now.
I know.
This place right here in Wichita, y'all.
It's
and
really
we're going to
good.
finish this. Station 8 Barbecue in Wichita. This is our number 6. This is stop number 6 out of 15. This place has disrupted the competition.
Yeah.
This place right here has changed it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's probably almost, unless we find barbecue in Great Bend where we're going, it's the furthest west we're going, and it took us all the way out west to get some number 1 barbecue. So unless we find something on the way home better, they're going to be right up there. But they have changed the game now.
It's going to be like my drink. Dang, that's good.
By the way, she found some. This is red cream soda. Dang,
that's good. Red
that's
cream
good.
soda.
Red cream soda. So we found that in some town over off on a reservation over in Oklahoma. All right, that's the video. That's Wichita. That was day 6, right? Day 6.
Yes.
So here, okay, don't forget, tomorrow is Saturday. We got personal business to take care of on Saturday, so most likely won't be any barbecue tomorrow. If there is, I'll make a video, but there probably won't be. Next barbecue stop is in Kansas City on Sunday night. So it'll be late. It'll probably be later Sunday night when I get the video produced for that'll be day 7 of the barbecue joints.
If you click on the notifications, then you'll know if we got it.
Click on the notifications, that little bell on the corner somewhere.
Yep. Then you'll know if there's
If you subscribe and click that bell, then they'll give you a notice when the stuff comes up. You don't have to look for it on YouTube. And feel free to comment and do whatever. Share it with your friends. Tell your mom. Let your dog know about it. Whatever. All right, we're out. We're going to Great Bend, and we'll check y'all later.
See ya.
See ya.